Shalom. Call Hala Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai Ba'ashem, Rakha Kwadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of the great millstone who have taught me this truth. And Shalom also to the Akim pushing his word in sincerity and in truth. And to the speckled bird across the four corners of the world. Lord willing, this will be an edifying lesson, and let's jump right into it. I was reading the book of Ecclesiastes earlier, and this verse inspired me to make this lesson. And it says, Ecclesiastes 10:7, it says, I have seen servants upon horses and princes walking as servants upon the earth. And this is basically talking about how the Israelites, the princes walking as servants upon the earth, that's talking about us, the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, and the speckled bird among the heathen nations that that are the true children of Israel. They're the true princes, the true monarchs, the ones that are gonna inherit this world, the true monarchs. And then it says, I have seen servants upon horses. And that's right. All these servants, all these people that are ruling over us, it's all by plan. It's not meant to be that way. But the Lord has it set up that way because, he could put base men in great positions of power. He could do whatever he wants. He could set anybody in power whenever he wants. It's all in the Lord's plan. The Lord gave the earth into the hands of the wicked. That's why we have these base men and these servants upon horses. The Lord made us the tail for going off. We lost our heritage. So it's set up this way because of so many things. We're going to cover that in this lesson, Lord willing. But first, let's get Job 9:24. Job 9:24, it says, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces there and of the judges thereof. If not, wherein who is he? That's right. The earth was given into the hands of the wicked. That's the point. The true monarchs of this world and the true rich ones are the Israelites, according to Revelation 2:9. But the Lord has set up base men to rule over us. Because folly is set in great dignity. Let's get that Revelation 2:9 real quick. This is just going to be a quick lesson. Salakia. With Revelation 2:9, it says, I know thy works in tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich. And I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not, but are the synagogue of Satan. And that's right. The Lord knows, this is Yahweh Shai speaking, and the Lord knows that we are going through all these things, this tribulation, this poverty, but he's telling us, he's affirming us that we are actually rich. That's why when we go back to Ecclesiastes 10:7, it's saying that he has seen princes walking as servants upon the earth. Because even though we're in this impoverished state, going through tribulation, going through hell, is really to purify us and to make us into that pure gold. Not only that, but we're going to inherit the kingdom of heaven, which is going to last forever. It's not going to be like the riches of this world. There's going to be something else that nobody can really comprehend. It's going to be beauty beyond comprehension. The scriptures say that no eye has seen and no ear has heard. Let's get that real quick, just real quick. Sometimes I try to make quick lessons, but then I end up getting more scriptures. This is Isaiah 64:4. It says, for since the beginning of the world, men have not heard, nor perceived by the ear, neither has the eye seen, O God, beside thee, what he has prepared for him that waiteth for him. And that's right. Even though we're princes walking as servants upon the earth, and there's these base men, these servants horses, it doesn't matter, because it's the fact that we're waiting for the Lord. It says that no ear, nobody has heard or perceived by ear, or even even the eye has not seen what he has prepared for us in the end, that kingdom of heaven. Even though the scriptures describe it and all of that in the book of Revelation, it's gonna be a different thing to actually be in the kingdom and experience it and be in that vibration when we actually are in those new bodies. And not only that, but being you know joint heirs with Hamashiach, with Yahweh Shai, our big brother. It's gonna be, man, it's gonna be a beautiful thing. But right now, what we're currently going through, we're the tail. We're the tail, but that's because we went off. We lost our heritage. So because we lost our heritage, we're walking as princes upon the earth, and we see all these base men ruling over us. Let's get that in Job real quick. Job 30:8. They were children of fools, yeah, children of base men. They were viler than the earth. And this is really talking about Esau. Because Esau, they're the children of fools, they're the children of base men. They're carnal, they're the fully carnal man, you know? Fully carnal man. But it doesn't matter because in the end, even though they have inherited this world, and even though the earth was given into the hands of the wicked, it doesn't matter because at the end of the day, the Lord affirmed to us in Revelation 2:9 that we are rich. He's telling us that we are rich. We're rich beyond comprehension. Some people could see it and some people cannot. Some people have the vision and the faith and others do not. And that's what's going to separate the boys from the men in these last days. The ones that do have faith and the ones that don't have faith. The ones that trust in the Lord and the ones that don't trust in the Lord. And that's always been like that since the beginning. Since the times of the Israel was in the wilderness with Moses to the time that Yahushua came. There's always been unbelievers, but you can't let that waver you. That's not even part of the lesson, but I'm just trying to say that, like, all of this is going to be polarized. We're going to be changed back into princes, into kings. And all of these things, these base men, these children of fools, they're not going to be ruling over us anymore. Some people can see that, but others cannot. And, Lord willing, we are part of the elect, so we could fully realize and be in that, be in those new bodies and be joint heirs with Hamashiach and just, be in the kingdom. But before that, we got to realize that we messed up, We messed up, and that's why we're in the state that we are currently in. Let's go to Deuteronomy, because this was one of our curses. The Lord warned us about all these things that was going to happen unto us. We can't really say that why is the Lord doing all these things and, be in that spirit. But the Lord literally warned us of all the things that were going to happen to us. It's all in the scriptures, every single thing. This Deuteronomy 28:43, it says, "The stranger that is within thee shall get up above thee very high, and thou shalt come down very low." Verse 44, "He shall lend to thee, and thou shalt not lend to him. He shall be the head, and thou shalt be the tail." And that's right. The Lord made us the tail because one of the curses, if we didn't hearken unto the voice of the Lord and keeps his law, statutes, and commandments and observe and meditate and do everything that was written therein, if we didn't hearken unto his law, statutes, and commandments, he was going to make us the tail. He was going to bring the strangers above us, the base men, very high, and put us very low, make us the tail. And that's exactly what happened. That's why when we read back in Ecclesiastes 10:7, the princes walking as servants upon the earth and servants upon horses. Even Solomon, King Solomon, he saw this scripture right here, Deuteronomy 28:43 through 44. He saw that manifest right before his eyes. He literally saw it, and we're seeing it as well. here we are trying to tell people, or our people, that they're the most beautiful people on the planet, but they don't believe it. They don't believe it. They're so destroyed in the mind that they cannot see that they're the true children of God, the true Israelites, the Prince of the Power, you know? And the only way we can come back to the Most High is by keeping the law, statutes, and commandments, Lord willing, and by repenting, and Lord willing, He delivers us. Our hope and faith is that He delivers us. He will deliver us from Jacob's trouble and from everything else that's coming. All the health is gonna come. I want to end it off with one scripture real quick, because I just showed you Deuteronomy 28 and 43 to 44, why we're in the state that we're in, because we went off, But this is the whole conclusion of the matter. This is Ecclesiastes 12 and 13. It says, "Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear Yahweh and keep His commandments, for this is the whole duty of man." And that's right. The whole conclusion of this whole matter is that we had to fear the Most High. That's the beginning of wisdom, And to keep His commandments, it says, "If thou desire wisdom, keep His commandments," right? For this is the whole duty of man. So our whole duty as men is to serve the Most High, but we went off. We tried to fulfill the lust of our flesh. We tried to be like everybody else. All the other people in this world, they were too consumed with the world. They were too caught up with trying to get things of this world that they didn't realize that the Israelites didn't realize that we have something that's eternal, something that's never gonna rust, spoil, get messed up. None of that. The whole conclusion is to fear the Most High and keep His commandments. And that's how all this is going to polarize in the end. That's how the Lord is going to come back. That's how the Lord is going to, how the Lord is going to deliver us. We're going to be saved through our faith and through our works. That's how all these things are going to change. This is how, if we keep the commandments, man, we're going to be dangerous to these other people. That's how we're going to be changed from princes walking as servants upon the earth to princes on horses and servants as actual servants, So with that, I want to say, Call Hala Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, Ba'Shem Kwagadash, Wa Abba Babal, Shalom.